Here's a quick look at our local real estate market. Hey, I'm Trey Dauby with Dauby Real Estate, and it seems like inventory has been our problem for years on end, and it didn't get any better in the month of July. In the month of July, there was 472 homes listed for sale in the counties that we cover. There's 8 counties, which basically covers Posey to Perry, and then Du Bois back to Gibson County. Those 8 counties, actually you see right over my shoulder, there was 472 homes listed for sale, which was down about 4% compared to last July. However, last July, inventory was down as well. The number of new homes listed for sale was down. So in reality, if you compare July of this year to the previous 7 years prior to 2022, the number of homes listed for sale was actually down 20%. So the number of homes listed for sale continues to be a thorn in our side, which is affecting the number of homes that are sold as well. There was 402 homes sold in the month of July of 2023, which is down about 7% compared to 2022. Now, the average sales price was up substantially at $250,000, which was about a 7 to 8% increase compared to 2023. Here in a minute, I'm going to go in a little bit more details when I talk about some of our year-to-date numbers, but our average days on market in the month of July was at 18 days. That's been dropping steadily throughout the year. At the beginning of the year, it was right around 39 days. We're down to 18. However, I do anticipate that number to grow as we head into winter. In fact, if you look at the pending properties for the month of July, the average days on market for those was at 24 days. Now, the median days on market was just 5 days, so homes are selling very, very quick. Now, whenever we take a look at the year-to-date numbers, I'm talking about January 1 through July 31st of this year, comparing it to last year's numbers. And the number of homes that were listed for sale is down 13% for the first 7 months of this year compared to the first 7 months of last year. And sales are down 14%, but the average sales price is up 7%. So that is an intriguing number, because if you look at home sales are dropping. So you would think that home values wouldn't appreciate as quickly. In fact, if you look at 2020, we had home values go up 9%. 2021, they were up 13%. Last year, 5%. And here we are year to date this year with home values being up 7%. And that is due to the fact that there are such a few number of homes hitting the market. The number of buyers are having to compete for those homes, and that is keeping our sales price to list price ratio very high. So if a home is listed for sale, on average, you can anticipate it for selling for 99% of what it was listed for, which is down from last year at this time. It was almost 100%. So last year, you could anticipate selling your home for basically what you listed it for if you priced it properly. This year, that is down to 99%. Now, what's causing the craziness in the market over the last year and a half? Quite frankly, it's interest rates. Interest rates rose quickly throughout 2022. They started out the year in the low 3s, finished the year in the high 6s. This year, in 2023, interest rates have been fairly steady. The lowest they've been was right around 6.1%. The highest they've been is right around 6.7%. So, in summary, what does all this mean for you if you're thinking about making a move, you're thinking about buying, or you're thinking about selling? We're talking to a lot of people right now that are sitting on the sidelines for a few different reasons. One, they're saying interest rates are high, affordability is not there, and so they're just going to wait until interest rates drop. The problem with that is it's hard telling when interest rates will actually drop. A lot of the experts are saying it could be 2025 before we start to see a substantial decrease in interest rates. But let's say hypothetically interest rates drop substantially in 6 months. The problem with that is there's a lot of pent-up buyers who are waiting for interest rates to drop. And if interest rates do drop, all these buyers are going to come to the market. And as I was just talking about, we don't have near enough homes for sale. So if that were to happen, interest rates drop, all these buyers come to the market, we don't have enough homes for sale, what you're going to see is you're going to see a substantial amount of multiple bidding wars, and home values are going to skyrocket. And so ultimately, if that's your plan, you may actually end up paying substantially more for a house because of the sales price rather than buying now while interest rates are a little bit higher. The nice thing about buying now with interest rates being a little bit higher, you're locking in that sales price, and if rates do drop, you can always refinance and capitalize and get a lower payment. So that's the one thing that's at play is interest rates. The other thing is we're hearing people saying the market is overheated and home values are going to decrease. And quite frankly, I was talking to people in 2019 that were saying the same thing to me. And then we saw home values go up 13% or 9%, 13%, followed by 5%, and now we're at 7%. So home values are up over 30% over the last 4 years. So these buyers that were telling me that 4 years ago, quite frankly, they've got priced out of the market. These are people that may not ever be able to get into home ownership because of the fact that they waited. So if you can't afford your dream home at just this right moment, go ahead and buy what you can afford. It is a stepping stone to what could be your dream home. So if you have any questions about this data or your specific situation, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, I'm Trey with Dauby Real Estate, and I hope you have a great day.